Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly forecast on gold. Hope you're all doing well. This is a late weekly forecast, so this will take you into next week and towards Christmas with what I'm expecting now, because the December monthly forecast has changed. All the links are in the video description. Let's get on with it. So yesterday we had interest rate news. This is the 4-hour time frame. That was this price action here, created a nice 4-hour bullish manipulation candle on top of the manipulation breaker here. So that's the breaker, and that is the new interest rate bullish support. So today we is looking for that continuation towards the upside, and that is on these retests. You can see them two candles, comes down twice, retest that grey area, then we got a nice buy towards the upside, passing this liquidity pool. So we've taken partial profits on that upwards buy. This is the next scenario we are looking out for. This is the maximum retracement we are expecting, and that is because price can retrace to this manipulation area or this one here, and then we are looking for a continuation towards the upside, and that is likely to take place over the next 2 weeks going towards the end of December. We are looking for a continuation towards a new all-time high, and that is mainly on the daily time frame, and we're expecting that to continue over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So we should hit that new all-time high, I'd say, around about the end of the year. Yeah, that's about right. I don't have an exact time frame for when we're going to hit it, but we're looking at the next few weeks. So I'm not expecting a big move towards the upside anywhere over the next few days. It'll be a long upwards trend which takes its time. So the reason for that is because here we go to here and go to the daily time frame. What we was looking at last week is this. This downwards move was being seen as the retracement. Then we was looking for a continuation towards the upside around the middle of December. I think I said around the 15th. But the thing I forgot was this upwards move was triggered by interest rate news last year, and that was on the 18th of December, which is this daily candle here. Interest rate news took place, pushed down, took liquidity, and they continued to buy all the way until a new all-time high has been made, and that was made around the end of January. So that upwards move took over a month to take place, all the way from interest rate news. So yeah, from the 18th of December to the end of January, which is just over a month. Now we are at the 10th of December, so we go to current time, and we can see, so if we do a month from today, that would be around the 10th of January. So I expect to make a new all-time high around that. So we was in a sell. We took a few sell attempts in this price action, but they all came back and took us out at break even. So when that started to happen, we started to look at what the structure was actually telling us. And it wasn't respecting this resistance anymore. It was starting to build up manipulation to the upside, so we started to follow that. When price doesn't follow what you are expecting, you have to look at the structure and what it's really showing you, because most of the time these manipulation moves will come from high volume news events or high session times, and that's what will give you the true structure, and that's what we were looking at. And when this took place here with the interest rate news on top of a manipulation breaker, that was a big confirmation. That's why I put out a post yesterday saying we are expecting a continuation towards the upside. So clearly today was a clear buy bias, and to look for buyers only. Now, obviously can be wrong, can easily be wrong. If price doesn't go up now and starts to reverse completely, then that is when we favour the retracement. And this isn't following what I said about last week. This is just following a downwards move, and I will stay out of it most of the time. What I mean by that is when we go to this chart. Now let's say this bullish manipulation candle starts to break here, and that would mean price is now becoming weak, and we are likely to continue down to target this liquidity, because all of this is your consolidation. That upwards move would be your retrace, your fake out. So a downwards move from here to break this bullish support would be an impulse move down to collect liquidity below. So that is something we have to look out for. We have to be open to all scenarios when we are trading. When the good probability moves take place or show themselves, that is when we put a lot of risk on and we trade it to our max. But if everything isn't aligning, then you have to take caution and just trade with a caution mindset, protecting yourself as soon as possible, and you're not expecting any crazy moves, because you can't force the market. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment, favouring a continuation towards the upside and using that 4-hour bullish support as the current support towards the upside for a new all-time high. I've took partials on today's buy and letting the rest run at break-even stop loss, and then I will attack each day as it comes. So tomorrow I will be looking out for the same, how price is using the small time frame manipulation areas to support price in one direction. We don't have any major news tomorrow, so it should just be a nice slow move towards the upside. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing next, a new all-time high going towards the end of December. All the links are in the video description. Feel free to message me. Have a good day, have a good week, have a good weekend, have a good Christmas, and take care.